Um, so Chance the Rapper is probably one of my favorite artists. And what I find most interesting about Chance's work is that if you look at it really closely, there's a very clear story to be told. And not really like a story overarching the narratives of his, we're going to talk about three mixtapes, but really a story about who Chance is and how he's evolved over the course of his discography. So that's what this video is going to be. It's a close reading of Chance the Rapper. Tunde. What is Tunde about? What does Tunde say? Who is Chance the Rapper in Tunde? Here's a song. I got suspended. Ooh, you got suspended for chief and 100 blunts, 14 400 minutes. There's one in his head. So yeah, this album was written and recorded because Chance got caught smoking weed at school. This is an 18-year-old kid who got suspended from school and is now making a mixtape. Like, that's mostly what Tunde is about. There's more to it, there are other aspects and facets, but most of it just comes down to he's some kid. So that's the only way that Tunde fits into the rest of this. Just know that in Tunde, Chance is an 18-year-old kid making a SoundCloud mixtape. Okay, so before we get lost in every nook and cranny of acid rap, I want to keep us focused by asking a question. What is acid rap about? Who is Chance in acid rap? And I think acid rap gives us a much more complex Chance than the Chance we get in Tunde. And I think the way that acid rap opens really cements the fact that the Chance we get in acid rap is a much more talented Chance than Tunde Chance, and a much more complex Chance. So, to try to cop to some bias here, I will say that Good Ass Intro is probably my favorite Chance song, and that's for a lot of reasons. But I'm going to try to go through and explain what I like about it, and explain how it shows us that this is a step up for Chance. So we sat down and we decided to go through all of Chance's work. Tunde just finished. Chance is an 18-year-old kid who made a really good mixtape. Acid rap starts. Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa. And so with that, we've already stumbled onto one of my favorite parts of this song. And that's that motif of better than I was the last time. And this is actually really important because it's essentially the first thing that acid rap Chance is trying to say to you. I'm even better than I was in Tunde. And that cockiness that we see in that first line is prevalent throughout the rest of the song. But we'll get to that. So a lot of the song comes in and it's all pretty and happy, and then Chance starts. We back and 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 we back. It always sounded to me like he's delivering these lines through like a smile. Like this is a reunion. He's happy to see us again. We back. So the first verse comes in, and the first thing we learn is Chance is doing bigger drugs. Whereas Tunde Chance was smoking pot, we immediately learn that acid rap Chance is going crazy on acid. So this makes acid rap Chance a more mature and more adult Chance than Tunde Chance. But alright, on with the verse. I'm not really sure how much I can articulate about the first verse really, but like it's all like very good. Like the beat works, the flow works, like those backing vocals, this shit slaps very hard. And I want to draw some attention to the way he ends this verse, because it speaks to that cockiness I mentioned earlier. Chance takes a moment to remind you, he's good. He did a good ass job. On with the song. And so we get to the second verse. There's a lot to talk about with the second verse, and I'm not going to talk about a lot of it, but I just want to point out that Chance's rapping here is like fantastic. the timing, the beat, where Chance puts his rhymes, this is plainly better than 10 Day. The whole thing is very active and energetic and jubilant. Like, I don't know a happier song. And I want to draw some attention to how Chance ends this verse. Acid Rap Chance's cockiness peaks. He declares to you directly, this is your favorite album. That's bold. And then he reminds you, this is only the first song. He's not even fucking done. The last notable thing I want to talk about Good Ass Intro, is what Chance says at the end of the song. So, to me, that line always sounded sort of like a promise. Like, Chance is promising to always improve. He's promising to always come back and be better than he was. So, yeah, all of that taken together, I think, paints a very colorful picture of Acid Rap Chance. And it's a lot more than we can glean from just Good Ass Intro. So, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to talk about Acid Rap a little more. I swear we're gonna get to Coloring Book soon. So with all that I've listened to Acid Rap, I'm pretty sure I can accurately describe my image of Acid Rap Chance. So I'm just gonna do that. And I'll try to highlight some lyrics that inform my image. So, Acid Rap Chance is a very disillusioned Chance. This is probably the most disillusioned we'll ever see Chance. Because he's like 20, and he's tripping acid half the time. His friends are just dropping dead to street violence in Chicago. He's not sure if God's real or even if he should care. Okay, well, I should defend that last point. In Everybody Something, Chance says,
and what's good, people? And why God phone die every time that I call on them? If his son had a Twitter, wonder if I would follow him.
So yeah, Chance is essentially saying here, at God, what the fuck? Every time he needs God, he's not there. He doesn't know whether or not he would follow Jesus on Twitter. Like, imagine you saw Jesus tweeting and you didn't know whether or not you would follow him. That was Acid Rap Chance. In Cocoa Butter Kisses, Chance misses the kisses his mom used to give him. Yeah.
I think we all addicted. Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my memories, my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
She doesn't give him kisses anymore because she thinks he stinks. He stinks because he smokes. And so we see here Chance growing up and growing away from his mom. My homie think it's dank. My friends like it, but my mom doesn't, and now she doesn't love me the same anymore. That's fucking sad. And remember, he's like 20. Acid Rain. I want to point out how Chance ends this one because it sums up most of my argument.
Mama Jan still don't take the meds, and I still be asking God to show his face. And I still be asking God to show his face.
Acid Rap Chance doesn't see God, and he's trying to, like he's really reaching out. The song continues with Chance sort of baptizing himself.
I am a new man, I am sanctified, oh, I am holy, I have been baptized, I have been born again, I am the white light, rain, rain, don't go away.
So, Chance starts off this song tripping acid in the rain. And his rumination on acid in the rain leads to him pining for a sense of God and then rebirthing himself. So, I think that's it for my argument of Acid Rap Chance. I just want to impart that he is a 20-year-old black kid tormented by his own proximity to death, suffering from his growth into young adulthood, lost in a rush of drugs, unsure of what to believe in. He's an amazing talent, sure, and he knows it, but he can't really enjoy that because life is pointless. We've arrived at Chance 3. I don't think I have a lot to say about Chance 3, unfortunately. Like, I love it, and if you would have asked me, like a year ago, I probably would have said it's tied for my favorite Chance album with Acid Rap. But the image I get of Chance in Coloring Book is really easy to formulate because it's just Chance, like, as we know him. This album made him famous, and suddenly he was everywhere. He was on Kanye's album, he was making songs with Lil Wayne. And that's essentially Coloring Book Chance, a new father who found God and was really happy with life. In All We Got, Chance gives us an update on his life since Acid Rap. And it turns out those 3 years were really good to him. Coloring Book Chance is here now and he's had a baby. He loves God. He's gonna bully Satan. And that's the Chance we saw on SNL. That's the Chance who dropped the Christmas mixtape. It's so hard to pull him out of the text explicitly because it's so easy to just watch him dance on SNL with No Name singing about Jesus. But I do want to look at one important stop in Chance's growth. So, somewhere between Coloring Book and now, Chance became like a Jesus warrior. We already knew that Chance had found God, but Workout gives us developments. And we're not going to talk about most of the song because it's not really relevant to my point. Like, it's all really good, sure, but I don't care about it right now. So,
I'm ready to be groomed. I'm ready to assume the position is filled. I was read since the womb. I was not made for this. This was made for me. And it's gonna work out. Today I miss my workout, but it worked out. Now I'm missing work now, but it worked out. Had to buy a crib for my first house. Had my first kid. I love how she turned out. I love how she turned up. Even if I'm burnt out, I'ma have so many seeds. I can have a birdhouse. I'ma love.
Workout Chance, or Chance 3 Plus Chance, as I like to call him, has done more than found God. He's found a purpose. Which, now that I think about it, sort of makes it sound like Chance 3 Plus Chance is more of an answer to Acid Rap Chance than Chance 3 Chance. Because whereas Chance 3 Chance found God and found fulfillment in God, Chance 3 Plus Chance now has a purpose. He has a reason to be alive. He has a lifetime mission, and that's something he's going to devote himself to now and forever. And that purpose is fulfilling the role of a husband and father in a new family. He cannot be more happy about casting off all his old exes, casting off his entire past life, really, to take up this role. Like, he wants to have a lot of kids. A lot of kids he's probably going to teach about Jesus and going forth and being fruitful. And it's not that that's good or bad in any way, per se, but this is the role that Chance the Rapper has now decided to take on. So, I think I've done a pretty good job of showing the evolution of Chance the Rapper through his music. He was this 18-year-old kid who smoked pot, and then he was some lost, wandering artistic talent, and then he was a God-fearing father, and now he's baby-making for Jesus. I mentioned that I was once caught up on whether or not Acid Rap or Coloring Book was my favorite Chance album. And I want to explain why Acid Rap is my favorite for a second. Because it pretty much comes down to the fact that this is my favorite Chance. I think it's the most interesting and the most complex we ever see Chance. I'm a 20-year-old black kid. I know what acid's like. I don't know if God's real. Black kids tend to just fucking die sometimes. Nothing seems to get better. What should I believe in? The disillusionment that Chance expresses in Acid Rap comes easy, not hard. And that other part of Chance, Chance talking his shit, Chance reminding you that this is your favorite fucking album, Chance reminding you that he has the juice, I love that shit. It serves as a reminder that you can only know that you know nothing and still assert that you are the hottest shit since sliced bread. So, that's why Acid Rap is my favorite Chance album, and why I think Acid Rap has a lot of appeal. Chance is able to convey this level of disillusionment and narcissism that I think isn't unfamiliar to a lot of people. I think this exercise of looking at who Chance is in his work does a good job of explaining why an Acid Rap fan would be disappointed by the follow-up, Coloring Book. Our friend Chance has moved on. He's not lost in the woods anymore. He has a baby, and he has a purpose, and he loves life, and he's hanging with Kirk Franklin and winning Grammys. Well, that's just about all I had to say about Chance. I'm sure you could run similar analyses of other artists' work, but I still feel like Chance is special. Chance is able to lay out in his discography a story of a man growing up. And the images we get of that man in that story are not only very complex, but very real. Hey, so this is the end of the video. If you're watching this, then you've either watched the whole video or you skipped to the end for some reason. If you watched the whole video, thank you for watching the whole video. That was pretty cool of you. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna look at stuff and look at it really closely and ask myself, what does this say? And what does that mean? So I'm looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope I can do more of it. So I guess I'm gonna say like, comment, and subscribe now. Yikes. We'll talk later.